There have been around 300 instances where the Church was asked to investigate an alleged apparition of the Blessed Mother. Only 12 have survived the careful scrutiny of the Church, and most have been found insufficient. The Church seeks to determine the authenticity of an apparition by the nature of the event, be it private revelation, or a spoken revelation, a message, or other. And they also look at the lifestyle circumstances of persons who have reported it. At all times, the Church has been concerned with the psychological stability and the careful faith of the person who has reported the event. And importantly, a revelation of Mary cannot add to our faith in any way. It may help to explain our faith, yes, but does not add anything new. For this reason, the Church cannot demand or require absolute faith in any particular appearance of Mary or message of Mary, because her appearances and revelations do not change what we call the deposit of faith. Most modern persons devoted to Mary consider Fatima and Lourdes to be the major appearances of Mary approved by the Church, but there are 10 others. Lourdes seems sensational because of the cures of illnesses associated with the water there. Thousands of claims of cures. Indeed, really 60 have been verified as outside of medical possibility. And Fatima, with its famous secrets, excites the imagination of many Catholics and others who enjoy prophecies or conspiracies. What we have are several real doctrines of Mary, and they are all marked on the annual calendar of the Church as feasts or solemnities. You know them: Immaculate Conception, Assumption, the virginity of the birth of her Son, and today's feast, January 1st, Mary, the Mother of God. You may rush to think, well, there it is. She's the Mother of God, so she has parental authority over all of us, and we have to listen to her in the same way we listen to God or the authorities of the Church. And there are many persons among us who want to assert that Mary says this, Mary says that, implying that Catholics must be obedient to her messages in the same way we are obedient to our mothers. Nothing could be further from the truth. Mary cannot demand slavish obedience. In herself, she adds nothing to our faith. She is a perfect believer, of course, but it is not adding to the doctrines of our lives or belief and practice. The feast we celebrate today was defined in the year 431 at a council held in Ephesus. Here is the Greek, which is still used in the celebration in the language of Eastern Catholics and of all Orthodox Christians. Mary is Theotokos. Literally, Mary is the bearer of God. And this was defined of her because there was a teaching from a bishop named Nestorius that she was merely the bearer of the humanity of her Son. She was Christotokos. The church at Ephesus taught that Jesus was divine and human both, and therefore his mother, Mary of Nazareth, is the bearer of both divinity and humanity in her giving birth to him. This is a major part of our deposit of faith. Mary is the bearer of God, the Mother of God. Of course, it's completely linked with our doctrine and mystery of Jesus Christ, both human and divine. Any attempt to reduce his humanity or his divinity will undermine the mission of God to restore the human race. Any attempt to reduce his humanity or his divinity will be an attack on the destiny of every human being to be saved by the grace of Christ. Any attempt to reduce his humanity or his divinity will also be an attack on his mother Mary, who responded in complete and uncompromised human freedom to God's plan, and thereby gave us the true faith in her, immaculate, virginal, assumed to heaven, and Mother of God. Let us focus on these realities of our faith as the primary experience of the Catholic faith.